To live the life that is truly yours, you have to be willing to leave something behind. The version of you shaped by family, school, corporate, the world, and the part of you that let it happen. What you're about to watch was filmed during one of my in-between seasons. I didn't know then what I know now, but looking back, I can see exactly where the river was taking me. This is that story. This weekend was a doozy. Did I use that word correctly? It was filled with so much beautiful emotion, all of the emotions, because upon coming into this weekend, I had just left my father's home, the place where I thought I'd be living, where I thought I'd be reconnecting with my birth father for the first time in 2 decades, where I thought I'd be starting my new life. I thought I was starting this beautiful new chapter, including a long-distance relationship. But here was my man landing in New York City and being the absolute hero and icon that he is. I felt immediately at peace, at home, because that's what we are for each other. And I was so excited to show him my city. Not exactly where I grew up, but the places that mean so much to me because they make me feel free. They remind me of my roots. They remind me of the diversity, the celebration, the personality that is me. There is nothing that makes me come alive more than being in my city. And not to mention, this was a true weekend of celebration because it also happens to be our anniversary.
I always used to tell him I would never eat tacos together on the first date. The reason why I say that is because I eat like a 5-year-old child. It gets all over my face. And he's so demure. So first experience, just like coming into a random spot. What'd you think?
I thought it was a hit. This was a great pit stop. We were able to get a very comforting cheese taco. Trying something new. We're trying a Popeyes taco and some fire hot sauce. So, one thumb up. See ya.
It's first time in Trader Joe's.
All of this while still carrying the grief, the sadness, and the straight up tiredness of life.
Joe's Pizza.
But of course, we move, we make memories, we show love, we discover life together. That's the beauty of this journey.
Hold it up. He didn't fold his pizza.
Not only the ones that we take ourselves on as individuals, but the ones that we go on together.
Yeah, fold it when you're like midway through.
Oh.
This was a day that we were both so excited for. My love, he grew up seeing the Brooklyn Bridge and the basketball courts and all of this amazingness that New York has to offer on TV. Meanwhile, me, I lived it, I see it, and it grounds me, and yet it fills me with so much nostalgia. It was a lot to hold.
It's Bay's first time in Dumbo. If you know about Dumbo, you know that it's known for the amazing views. And we're about to go check out the Time Out Market to get all the things we ever want to eat because Time Out Market is probably my favorite place because no matter what you're craving, you can find something there. And that was the first place I ever tried ramen, which is now one of my favorite foods. So it's truly, whatever you're in love with, you will find it in New York.
Look at the Manhattan Bridge.
Looking out at this view, how do you not fall in love? How do you not want to stay here forever while still holding the pain, the memory, the loss, the love that this city has given you? New York was truly, truly my first love in life. And sometimes you just gotta eat and shop your way through the city. So many times we put on a smile for the world while we are quietly carrying so much. I know a lot of y'all can relate. I want to hear from you in the comments if you do, because in this experience, I want you to know you are so not alone.
Supposedly orange and black are my lucky colors. And then he got this one. And I also got the Yankees one. I got tiny fingers, but the thumb ring is kind of fire. And right now, we finally decided on food at the time out market. Truthfully, we're both kind of like, I don't want to say indecisive. We have high standards, and we are choosy. And walking a lot, we still plan on walking across the Brooklyn Bridge. We have a rooftop party that we're gonna go to, so we have a lot to be fueling up for. So we got some drinks. We got a mango margarita and ginger ale, and then we've got some burrito bowls, which I'll show you. I got the spicy tofu bowl. We got the
Salmon. Grilled salmon.
grilled salmon. When I'm done eating, I want a little sweet treat. So we got strawberries with Dubai chocolate. Right in. So we got a lot of different views of the skyline, but I personally think they're all beautiful.
At this point in the day, the views, the food, the excitement, the emotion, everything was coming over us. And together, we find presence. We move through it. We allow silence as well. And through it all, baby girl, I hope you never lose your love for movement.
I mean, low-key, my feet are kind of tired. But we gotta go see the basketball courts because I feel like you've been asking me about the basketball courts for like the past 2 years. Obviously, we gotta go check them out. Here we are, making the dreams come true. basketball courts, the bridge, everything.
So nice.
So nice.
Imagine growing up here, being able to play basketball outside on these courts, spike ball on this turf, footy on this turf. They got badminton, they got swings, they got calisthenic bars, they got roller skating, kayaking, jet skiing, tanning. Anything. Whatever you want to do.
Literally sitting in the middle of the field. Look. New York has everything. I prefer real grass, but that's literally just down the walkway that way. But we're gonna head that way and then stop by a little rooftop party as the sun sets and lights come on. Then potentially walk across the Brooklyn Bridge because we haven't done that yet. But what a time!
Let's go get our dancing on. We found this beautiful rooftop party with a stunning view of the Brooklyn Bridge, and here's where we danced the night away before we walked our way across the bridge. And let me tell you, those emotions, baby girl, are stored in those hips. So after some two-stepping and some whining, walking over that bridge, we were so relaxed, happy, and present. This is what my New York City does. This is what I do when I trust myself. And now the next day happened to be the final day of our trip, and it was making all the heaviness of what I was feeling all the more real, because once we get on that plane, that is the end of this chapter, of this adventure in my life. It was once again hitting me those feelings of I don't know what's coming up next. And so the best thing that I can do is enjoy this moment right here.
One thing about Blank Street, it'll always hit. Jared got the salted pistachio matcha. I got the strawberry shortcake. Strawberry and matcha is like a love story to me. It tastes so good. Mine has like a strawberry puree. We're just in NoHo right now. Sounds like we're gonna walk to Soho, Chinatown, and then just see where the day takes us.
We hit up some of our favorite spots from the very first time I brought my partner to my hometown, and we hit up some new spots as well. I personally didn't have much of an appetite probably this entire trip because my digestion was all out of whack. Our digestive system doesn't only process what we eat, it also processes our emotions, our thoughts, and mine were on overdrive. Mine were in a state of fight or flight because that's what I was doing prior to this weekend. And so I needed to give myself the space and the grace to allow myself to feel that and to meet myself where I'm at. The vlog kind of ends prematurely with no proper closeout. And in that moment, that's what felt right, because through giving myself space, about a month later is when I was able to share more freely on this entire experience on my podcast, Catalyst to Bloom, as well as my return to YouTube vlog, which you can find on my channel. If you made it to this point, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.